We saw that our parents weren't as happy as they could be, not even close. Maybe they drank too much. Maybe they just fought a lot. They weren't happy. The rat race didn't make them happy, and they're telling us to do the rat race because that's what their parents taught them. But now we're like, the rat race is not going to make me happy. What's going to make me happy? And in a way, like since the money and the accolades aren't readily available to us, we go about our careers the healthy way, saying what's in me to do, what do I want to do. And then when the money and the accolades, if they do, and when they do come, then it's like, oh, that's awesome, but I didn't do it for that. You know, I've been doing it for this.
I look at my partner right now. She started her own like all female minority owned theater company, and just to see their success, and I'm like, yo, like you literally did it off of the strength of just you having a dream, and now you guys are so successful. Like that's the dream.
I wanted to move to this because you said partner, right? And I've used partner. I kind of say wife now because I know wife has for me, wife has a negative connotation, but I'm trying to, like, just like the N word, I'm trying to take it back, right?
Right.
I'm trying to have wife mean partner, right? Because I'm married and I see my wife as my partner in life, meaning she's helping me be the best person that I can be and achieve all my goals and vice versa. And she's in business, and I admire the fuck out of her. I look up to her, and she's younger than me, and I look up to her. How important is that? I mean, why do you use partner? I think it's important as Latino men because machismo is still strong, even with our own family, right? There's pressure in your family to put your wife down here.
When it came to my dad, he literally was just all about my mom. My mom was up here. I remember him saying, look, mom's the boss. You know, we'll go to dad. Hey, dad, this and that. I'd be like, you talk to the boss. She's in charge. He went to work, but everything was about my mom. My girlfriend right now, I love everything where she does that. It could be the smallest thing, and I'll text her, like, listen, like, just know that I'm your number one fan. Even her whole business, I can honestly say, like, just like with you, I admire the fuck out of what she has built, being a Latina woman in this theater art industry, which is hard as fuck, because nobody wants to give her respect because she's not one of them, because she's not white, because, she doesn't have the money. They don't want to give her that respect, but she forced them to give her that respect. To me, I'm like, the fuck did you do that? So, I use partner because, that's who she is. She's my other half. She helps, takes care of me and my family, me and her, we, building this business all together. Actually, she's the host of our show, Soul at Home. So, she literally was the one that said, let's go do a show. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to do this. She's like, no, we want you to go figure out how to go build a show. So honestly, if it wasn't for her.
How important is it to, like, in the field that we're in, the industry that we're in, the world that we're in, man, every day you're discouraged like 5 times, 10 times a fucking day, right? You want to quit 10 times a day. You know what? Everybody was right. I just need to go get a fucking office job. What the fuck am I doing? Where is this going? And they're like, no, man, I believe in you. And you have that one person who, especially because she knows you and she still believes in you. You're like, oh, fuck, I can do anything.
I have my days where I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I could do this. And literally she's like, no, you can do this. You are doing this. Look at how much people love what you do. We're going to continue doing this. I'm going to be by your side. That's actually how I actually met her, was like doing one of my shows. She was like one of my hosts. I just saw that, like, she had this strength. She had this presence to her where, like, she was a woman. I had my sister tell me that one time. She's not a girl. She's not a lady. She's a woman. She's a grown ass woman. And if you can't handle her, you don't deserve anybody. Anybody would be lucky. And I know that I'm lucky, so I'm never gonna play you down. Like I'm never gonna put you down, like nothing like that. Like, you keep me up, I'm gonna keep you up, and together we're gonna run this business.
Few people have that, right? Few people have that relationship. I mean, I have that relationship with my wife, but like I know guys who they see the relationship as adversarial, like it's me versus her. She's trying to get me, I'm trying to get her, and secretly, it's like, damn, you're gonna spend your life like that?
Listen, I told my girl straight up, I said, listen, I want you to make it so I could just stay home. Like,
your success is my success.
In the future, whenever it is, 2-3 years, like, Once you want to have kids, I can stay home. I can be the stay-at-home dad. You be successful. Like, I have no problem with that because I believe in what you do so much. It's, always going to be where, like, I have her back. She has my back. She loves what I do. I love what she does. So it definitely works for us. There's no competition here. Our priorities are so different, right? We literally were raised like, once you have a family, you got to hustle. You got to do what you got to do. There's
fuck
no
what
question
you want,
on it.
fuck
Like,
what you want to express.
Yeah, you need to work, right? Like, if you need to work 2 or 3 jobs just to take care of your wife and your kids, you got to do what you got to do.
And if you don't do that, you're a piece of shit.
Just us as men, right? Like, we literally are put all this pressure on us to take care of our family no matter what. And I think that that's what the issue is that, once we get to that point, we start looking at like, all right, well, we have kids, and how do we take care of our family? And we put all our dreams aside. I remember having a conversation with my dad too one time where, like, he was like, yeah, I could have did art, I could have did this, but he's like, you know what? I met your mother. I love her. I love the kids. He's like, I decided I was just gonna work.
That's beautiful, but like, like what you're saying, yeah. There's this whole idea of like how just that men don't have souls, that we're just functional.
This goes back to a whole lot of like other conversations about health, mental health. Trying to really express who we are. We're pretty much told this is how you're supposed to be. This is what you're gonna do, and this is how you're supposed to live your life. And a lot of times we don't ever get out of that little circle. We're like always stuck in that same bubble in life, and it just makes things harder for us to grow and to become something different. But we definitely have to break that mold. I think that this generation has to break that mold and balance it out, right? Like, how do we balance out, having a family, doing art, doing all that?